So I want y'all to think about this for a second because this is pretty crazy to me. So everybody's been taught to do the same things. It's just what's been ingrained. You get a job and they tell you, "Hey, we're going to automatically enroll you in this program for your retirement savings." And they call it retirement savings, and we all know. Actually, I don't know how many of us know, but I think actually the majority of people think it is savings when really what they should be telling you is, hey, we're going to enroll you in this retirement investment, because what you're doing is you're actually investing your money. Investment comes with risk. Savings, you're not subject to lose the money that's in your savings account at your bank. That's savings. So, what if you had two options when you showed up to work? I want to make this so clear to everybody, and I want you to decide for yourself which one of these would you choose? Which one makes more sense? Which one sounds more beneficial to my future? So, if you came in to your new job and they sat you down and they said, "Hey, listen, Gary, you're Gary in this scenario. Listen, Gary, we've got two options for you to help set you up to build towards your retirement." And they blocked out the two names of what the plans, the vehicles, whatever you want to call it, what those were. They blocked out the two names at the top, and they just had bullet points listed of what those vehicles provided for you. And you got to pick, after looking at that, which one you wanted to do. So that's what we're going to do. Let's imagine you have two columns here, one column and the other column, and I'm going to list off what these two vehicles provide you with, the benefits, the negatives, and you decide which one of these two options you would like to help you set up your retirement. So number one is 100% principal protection. Okay, well, option A has 100% principal protection, meaning you're never going to lose any of your money. Option B, well, it doesn't. You can lose that money. Okay. What about guaranteed growth? Okay, so option A provides you with guaranteed growth, but option B says, no, we don't have any guarantees here. It's, it is what it is. Okay. What about penalty-free withdrawals before 59 and a half? So option A says, hey, there's no penalties, there's no fees. You can touch this money at any time you want. And when it grows, you can touch that money as well. No penalties, no fees, no age restrictions. But option B says, hey, 59 and a half is going to be our age cutoff point. You can't touch this money before then, or you're going to get penalized and you're going to get taxed. Not looking so good here. What about tax deferred growth? Okay, well, option A, they have tax deferred growth. And would you look at this? Option B also has tax deferred growth. So, we're four things in, and we've got one on B's side now that we have on A's side. So cool. Maybe this isn't so bad. So let's just keep going here. All right, so next is tax-free withdrawals. Well, option A provides you with tax-free withdrawals. And remember, you can do this at any point in time. There's no age restriction. Option B says, not so fast. No tax-free withdrawals over here. You're going to be paying taxes on the money. Okay. Well, what about guaranteed interest? Is there anything that's guaranteed in option B? So option A says, yeah, we got you, guaranteed interest. No problem. Option B says, the only thing that we can guarantee you is that it's not going to go below 0. You're not going to lose everything and then owe us money. Okay, I guess that's a positive. Not really. What about protection? Protection from creditors. Option A says, yeah, don't worry. If somebody tries to sue you, if you get a divorce, somebody's trying to come after your money, they can't touch this. But over here on option B, they're like, yeah, we can't provide you with any of that. Don't get sued and definitely don't get divorced because they'll come for this money. Alrighty, good to know. What about disability benefits? So option A says, yeah, we got you. There's definitely some stuff that's going to help you take care of disability if that were to happen to you. And looks like my poor little light went out. And option B is over here saying, yeah, we don't offer anything in regards to disability. So go ahead, put that out of your head right now. All right. What about risk? So we've been talking about this stuff like option A, this side says there's no risk. I have absolutely nothing to worry about. They told me earlier that my principal is protected. There's guaranteed growth, all of these things. But option B, you said my principal's not protected. You said there's no guaranteed growth. You said I could lose all my money. So it's definitely not risk-free. That's not sounding very good to me. But let's go ahead and discuss just a few more. So let's say I pass away. The money that's going to be left to my heirs, is that going to be taxed? Well, option A says nope, that won't be taxed. You know what? We'll actually even give your family more money than was in what you had saved up. And now over here on option B, they say, you know what? That is going to be taxed. Not only is it going to be taxed, but that means we'll be giving your family less money than was in there. Boy, you're drowning quickly over here. What about how maybe this could save it? What about contribution limits? All right, well, option A says, go ahead, put in as much as you want. You know, just stack it all in there. And if you fill it up, you do it again. Stack another one in there. Just keep filling it up. Keep filling it up. The more, the merrier. Well, option B says, nope, you're going to have limits on what you can put in. And that's that. All right, well, maybe we could save the day on this very last one. Uninterrupted compounding interest. Obviously, option A says, dude, we're known for uninterrupted compounding interest. If you need to take some of your money out and go do other things with it, don't you worry. That money that you took out is still in your vehicle for you, continuously compounding and earning you more money. And remember, you're not getting fees, no penalties, no taxes when you take the money out to go do things with it. Well, option B, do they have no. Look at that. No, it doesn't have uninterrupted compounding interest. Option B says, remember, if you try and touch this before 59 and a half, you're getting penalized and you're paying taxes on it. And let's say you're past 59 and a half, or you are 59 and a half, and you want to access some of that money. Well, when you pull it out, you're getting taxed on it. And it's going to pull from the sum total that you have in there. So that money's not going to be continuously compounding. And don't forget, if you pull out at a bad time, it could cost you to lose even more of this money, because remember, that money's in the market. It's at risk. So if this idea was presented to you, if these two options were presented to you, I don't mean to sound like a smartass, but which one of those would you choose? You would obviously choose option A. It's a no-brainer. But option A is participating whole life insurance. For some godforsaken reason, it's gotten a horrible name from the Dave Ramseys and the Susie Ormans, the buy term invest the difference people. And yet, it's this incredible vehicle that can provide you with so many different things. And you know what they do promote? Qualified plans. You know what your job does automatically opt you into? Qualified plans. That's option B. That option sucks ass. And I think we can both agree that if these two options were in front of you and you were blind, you would pick option A. And yet somehow everybody in this country has been convinced that option B is the best option to save for retirement. You're not even saving. And also, where are the benefits? The only benefit of option B is that you could potentially, if everything goes well, earn a whole lot of money in interest. But how many people do you know that went with option B that are now retired and living their dream life? And then ask yourself, how many people do I know that chose option B that did retire and now they're back working some sort of job, whether it's greeting people at Walmart, whether it's, I don't know, hopefully trying to go back to their old job where they're making a decent salary. But we all know ageism is a real thing and they're not hiring older people like that anymore. So what happened? It's a broken system that they just keep pushing on us. And I have my thoughts and my suspicions on why they're doing that. And I'm not going to discuss those here. I will at some point. But you let me know in the comments below, which one of these options would you choose? And if you chose option B, let me know why. And if you choose, or you would choose option A, then my friends, go in the description, watch the full overview video, and book a free cash consultation call so we can start talking about how this might be the right move for you. I don't care how old you are. It's not too late. Because once you control the system, everything can change. As always, the information is free, but the knowledge is priceless. Peace, y'all.
Infinite banking, yeah, we control our cash. We put our money to work, so we know it's gonna last. Cash flow is king, best believe we'll teach you the way. Invest in your future, there's no time like